Welcome back to the Hayden Fox channel, where we help you ease your parenting journey and be the best parents possible to maximize your kids' potential. In today's episode, we're diving into a topic that many parents find themselves mulling over: how to handle picky eaters and foster diverse and healthy eating habits. It's a culinary challenge faced across countless family dinner tables. Before we feast on today's topic, don't forget to collect your free parenting gifts on our website, haydenfoxmedia.com. They are specially curated resources that are guaranteed to be super helpful as you navigate the culinary likes and dislikes of your little ones. If you're set to turn mealtime into a more enjoyable experience for both you and your picky eater, let's get started. To begin with, it's important to understand why your child might be hesitant to try that broccoli or balk at the sight of a fish fillet. Picky eating can be a normal part of childhood development as children are learning to assert their independence, or might simply be more sensitive to tastes and textures. Some children may have had a negative experience with a particular food, leading to a reluctance to try it again. By recognizing the root of the behavior, you can modify your approach to meet your child's specific needs and turn reluctance into curiosity. Tip number 1, lead by example. Kids are incredibly perceptive and often model their behavior after their parents. If they see you relishing a plate of greens, they may be more inclined to give it a go themselves. Eating together as a family and sharing the same meals shows unity and normalizes the consumption of various foods. Make sure to express how much you're enjoying your meal and describe the flavors in a mouth-watering way. Your genuine enthusiasm is contagious and can inspire your child to mirror your eating habits. Tip number 2, involve them in the process. Children are more likely to be invested in a meal if they helped create it. Involve them in planning the week's menu or let them pick a new vegetable to try. They can assist with washing vegetables, stirring batters, or setting the table. The kitchen can be a playground of learning and engagement where your child's sense of ownership over the meal encourages them to explore new tastes. Bonding over the chopping board can turn a picky eater into a mini chef who's excited to taste their culinary creation. Tip number 3, introduce new foods slowly. Overloading a child's plate with unfamiliar foods can make new eating experiences daunting. Start with a one-bite rule where the only expectation is to try a single forkful of the new item. Pair new foods with familiar favorites to make the plate feel both adventurous and secure. Acknowledge their bravery in trying something new, even if they decide they're not a fan this time. Frequent, low-pressure exposure can eventually lead them to add the item to their list of likes. Tip number 4, make food fun. A sprig of broccoli can transform into a tree in a forest of mashed potatoes, or a slice of carrot could become a wheel on a cucumber car. Engaging a child's imagination makes trying new foods entertaining. Arrange healthy items in a creative, visually appealing manner on the plate. Play games that involve trying different colors or shapes of foods, and celebrate the fun of exploration. When food is part of playtime, kids are more likely to let down their guard and taste something new. Tip number 5, avoid food as a reward. When dessert becomes the prize for finishing a plate of vegetables, it reinforces the idea that sweets are more desirable than savory foods. Instead, teach that all foods have their place in a diet and focus on the benefits and flavors of each item. Talk about where foods come from and their nutritional value in a way that's relatable to your child. For example, eating spinach can make your muscles strong like your favorite superhero. Tip number 6, be patient and positive. Patience is key when introducing new foods to a picky eater. It might take multiple attempts before a child accepts a new food, so don't be discouraged by initial rejections. Offer encouragement and maintain a positive atmosphere during meals. Avoid turning mealtime into a battleground. The goal is to create pleasant associations with a wide range of foods, not negative memories of mealtime struggles. Tip number 7, respect their appetites. Just as adults are not always hungry, children's appetites may change as well. Respecting their signals of fullness teaches them to listen to their bodies. Instead of applying a strict clean plate policy, allow them to judge when they've had enough, even if it means not every new food is eaten. A child's appetite can fluctuate, and it's important to offer balanced meals while honoring their internal cues. Handling a picky eater can be a delicate matter, but with these strategies, mealtime can become a journey of discovery rather than a source of frustration. Remember, every child is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. Stay flexible, stay creative, and keep mealtime joyful. And there you have it. A full plate of nourishing strategies to transform mealtime with your picky eater into a delightful journey of taste and nutrition. But before you go off to whip up your next family feast, be sure to claim your exclusive free gifts on our website, haydenfoxmedia.com. These resources are crafted with love and dedication to assist you on this flavorful path of expanding your child's palate. If you found this video palatable, show some love by hitting the like button, subscribing for more enriching content, and sharing your own victorious tales or helpful hints on managing picky eaters in the comments below. Thank you for joining us today, and here's to the delicious process of nurturing healthy eaters in your family.